Welcome now, friends, or should I say accomplices. Welcome to 2020's Halloween Skullabrations. This week I'll be kicking off the season of terror by looking at nothing but Psycho 2, which is the second of the Psycho movies, which came out sometime in the past. Now, Psycho 2 is the follow-up to the movie Psycho from the 1960s, often not taken in such favour as the original. Psycho 2 also was released in the same decade as Psycho 3, a movie which has that mid to late 80s sleaze that you might be used to. Psycho 2 is often overlooked as part of the very good Psycho series of films. So let's talk a little more about Psycho 2. In my very decent opinion, Psycho 2 is the Psycho movie with perhaps the best story, the best intrigue, the best sub-characters, and it also has a very subdued and yet slightly creepy soundtrack, which I must now talk about now. So as we see here, this is Psycho 2. This is the Bates character, what is here, and in the window, the mother character. What is in his brain, or what is real. Either could be true. Psycho 2, music from the original motion picture, composed by Jerry Goldsmith, perhaps the brother of Bobcat Goldthwait. And on the reverse here, we see a couple of still images from the Psycho 2 movie. On one side, 5 tracks, on the other, 4 tracks. Now you might be thinking to yourself, 9 tracks, is that all we're getting on this soundtrack? Yes, it is. And also track 1 is the classic Psycho music from Psycho 1, aka Psycho. So there's just 8 new tracks here, but boy, what tracks they are. This is good 80s horror music, which suits the film down to the grind. This is a very good movie, which has a very good soundtrack. And as you know, a soundtrack contributes heavily to the quality of the overall movie. You could have a very good film, but it could have an awful soundtrack. It all just goes out the window. The record is of course black, completely black, and has very boring MCA Records labels, although it does have a very nice rainbow, perhaps showing people that after Halloween the world does brighten up just a little. Halloween is the time of year where people come together to rejoice in the horror movie genre of movies and films. So don't despair, go and watch Psycho 2 today if you might. Would I recommend the movie Psycho 2 to those who have not seen it, those who have seen it once a long time ago and didn't like it maybe, or perhaps those who liked the first movie so much they wouldn't think that any follow-ups are worth watching? Yes! Yes! Definitely go and watch Psycho 2. The sub-characters in the movie are just great. There's Meg Tilly's character, the sheriff, the Mrs. Spool character, the bloke at the diner. There's all sorts of extra characters in this, which really bring the film to life and give it a lot of character. I love this film a lot. I'd say it's one of the best films of the year that it came out. In fact, if you disregard every other film that came out in the year this came out, which was 1983. If you disregard every other film from 1983, this is actually the best film from 1983. So happy Halloween, and I will see you next time for some more Skullabrations for Halloween from my island of doom.
Thank you ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch now. It's a good video.